Trolls are naturally hideous and malformed creatures, among whom a wide variety of different mutated subspecies and terrible deformities can be found. Perhaps the vilest of these subspecies are the Bile Trolls, cursed, tortured creatures with an appalling hunger that can never be satiated. Their ability to heal fresh injury is less than that of their kin, overtaxed by their own endless suffering. Their touch is a lethal poison and their corrosive bile rots away living flesh in seconds. Corrupt of flesh and dwelling in living agony, Bile Trolls, unlike many of Father's no-go children, receive no respite from the horror of their existence in their dark god worship, endlessly regenerating only to be devoured again from within. Chaos-Stone Trolls are monstrous abominations twisted by the corrupting power of chaos. Originally are the Stone Trolls, creatures known for their rock-like skin and natural resistance to magic. These trolls wandered too close to the northern wastes, or were herded by chaos warlords into the Eye of the Gods. There the wind of chaos warped them into even more hideous forms. Their stony eyes became jagged with demonic growths. Their eyes glowed with unholy light, and their regenerative abilities intensified. Unlike normal trolls, Chaos Stone Trolls exhibit bursts of unpredictable rage and are even harder to control, requiring domination by champions of chaos or mighty demon princes. In battle they crush into enemy lines with brutal force, vomiting corrupted bile and shrugging off magical attacks that would fell lesser beasts.
Oi! Listen up, lad! Trolls, they got them long, lanky legs, but don't let that fool ya. They're as strong as oxes. Most of them can heal up quick like, growing back bits and pieces faster than you can blink. Now Stone Trolls, they're a bit different. They've got tough eyes like rock, because they chew on stone all day. Makes them tough against magic too. They like to hang out in deep caves or on them mountains. Mostly lurking around the World's Edge mountains. You'll find them wandering about, looking for a scrap. And they often end up making pals with orc tribes or them sneaky night goblins. They may look silly, but those trolls are proper dangerous, just waiting for a good fight.
Ice Trolls hail from the frozen lands even farther north than Troll Country. Like all trolls, they are driven by mindless hunger and brutal savagery. Though not intelligent, their immense strength and rapid regeneration make them valuable tools of war for the ruthless Northmen. Unlike other trolls who vomit acidic bile, Ice Trolls, mutated by the Chaos Waste, wield a far deadlier gift. Their corrupt physiology grants them an icy breath that can instantly freeze enemies solid with a single exhale. Victims are immobilized in a moment, just in time to be shattered and devoured in a crunch of frozen bone and flesh. Giant Trolls are colossal, freakish variants of standard trolls, so massive they blur the line between troll and giant. Towering above ogres and rivaling real giants in size, they retain all the grotesque features of their kin: thick hides, brutish strength, and terrifying regeneration. Their origins are murky. Some claim they're the result of chaos mutations. Others believe they're ancient throwbacks to a primordial troll breed. Too stupid to speak and too dangerous to ignore, they're often driven by pure anger and rage. On the battlefield, they're living siege engines, smashing fortification and devouring foes whole. Forest trolls are a particularly vile and dangerous subspecies of troll, native to the dense forest of the Old World, especially the Forest of Shadows, the Drakwold, and the Lorelorn. Unlike their cave-dwelling cousins, forest trolls are leaner, more agile, and covered in moss, bark, and fungi, giving them a grotesque camouflage. However, like other trolls, they are dim-witted and often uncontrollable without the brutal command of a chaos warlord or orc chieftain. Forest trolls are known to vomit streams of acidic bile that can melt armor and flesh alike. These monsters are drawn to battle by the scent of blood, reveling in carnage with a mindless hunger that never wanes. Sea trolls, known as shaguns, are a rare troll breed lurking in the deep oceans of the Warhammer world. Adapted to lightless depths, they are pale, hulking creatures with blind white eyes and the rows of serrated, shark-like teeth. Like all trolls, they are driven by insatiable hunger and possess regenerative flesh, but their aquatic habitat keeps them isolated from the most surface-dwelling races. Long thought extinct, these obscure monsters rarely appear in history. A notable exception was the War of the Beast, when an ancient warp-fire dragon used a binding scroll to summon a dozen sea trolls from the abyss. The rampaging trolls tore apart a powerful Skaven vermin-lord demon. River trolls are a brutal and grotesque breed of trolls that dwell near waterways and marshes. Distinguished by their slimy skin and foul odor, their rancid smell can be detected from afar. They are known for their ability to vomit acid into their victims, making them especially feared. Often lurking in murky waters, they wait to ambush unsuspecting prey. River trolls possess regenerative abilities, allowing them to heal rapidly. They're also less intelligent than their kin, and driven by pure instinct and hunger. These creatures often serve more intelligent beings, such as chaos worshippers or swamp-dwelling tribes. Lava trolls are a rare and terrifying subspecies of trolls that dwell deep beneath the volcanic darklands where rivers of molten rock flow like water. Their black skin is impervious to fire, allowing them to bathe in magma and survive extreme heat that will kill any other creature. They retain their brutal strength and regeneration of common trolls, but are far more aggressive, often venting scalding steam or lava when wounded. Lava trolls are solitary predators, feasting on anything they catch, including demons, ogres, or even other trolls. Chaos dwarves sometimes hunt or capture them, viewing them as both a threat and a potential weapon. Their presence is a sure sign of instability in the earth, where lava trolls roams, eruptions and destruction are sure to follow. Warpstone Trolls are nightmarish abominations, twisted beyond recognition by prolonged exposure to raw warpstone. Once common stone or river trolls, their flesh has become a grotesque canvas of crystalline growths, glowing tumors, and ever-shifting mutations. Their minds, already brutish, are shattered into fits of madness, leaving them little more than engines of unpredictable destruction. In battle, Warpstone Trolls are both a terror and a liability. Their warp regenerative powers can render them nearly unkillable, knitting flesh in an instant. Yet at other times their body collapses into sludge or sprout uncontrollable deformities mid-fight. Skaven warlords often drive these beasts ahead of their armies, using them as living battering rams. Trolls of Tzeentch are warp-kin of common trolls, reshaped by the changer of ways into ever-mutating horrors. Their already unstable flesh is twisted by sorcery, sprouting writhing tentacles, extra maws, or eyes that blaze with unnatural fire. Unlike their brutish cousins, these trolls possess a cruel cunning, guided by the fickle will of Tzeentch. Their regenerative powers are erratic but infused with eldritch energy. Wounds may heal in grotesque new forms or erupt into fresh mutations mid-battle. Spiral becomes warp fire, spewing bolts of coruscating flame that can melt steel and sear souls. They are often herded into battle by chaos sorcerers, unleashed as unpredictable engines of destruction. Snow trolls are a savage breed of trolls born in the frozen wastes of the far north. Cloaked in shaggy, pale fur, they stalk the tundra and icy mountains where few other creatures can endure. Their monstrous forms are almost sculpted from winter itself, with frost-rimmed eyes and breath like a blizzard chill. Like all trolls, they possess hideous strength and uncanny ability to regenerate wounds, though fire remains their bane. The snow trolls' brutal cunning makes them relentless predators, ambushing prey beneath howling snowstorms where their white hides blend seamlessly into the landscape. Many march with the war bands of chaos, drawn south by the call of the dark gods. In battle, they crash into enemy lines like avalanches of living ice.